So you're thinking about moving to Toronto? In today's video, we're going to be discussing the pros and cons of living in Forest Hill neighborhood. So let's get started. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything about living and moving to Toronto, then you're definitely going to want to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification to be notified of all the current things happening in Toronto. My name is Amanda Azeredo, and we get calls and emails daily from people just like you who are looking to make that move to Toronto, and we absolutely love it. So whether you are looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, you're definitely going to want to hit that link down below in the description box and fill out our call form so that we can help you make that smooth move to Toronto. So now let's get straight into today's video. So first, let's get into the cons of this neighborhood, which is number one, the cost of living. This should be to no surprise because living in luxury comes with a price. So the cost of living here is much higher than in other neighborhoods because it is one of the most upscale neighborhoods in Toronto. And Forest Hill homes can be costly, especially other expenses like the dining, the shopping, the services, all of that costs more in this area. Con number two is going to be traffic. Certain parts of Forest Hill definitely are some of the main streets in Toronto, right? Like Eglinton, St. Clair. These are all streets that kind of border all around the neighborhood. These are busy streets. And so because they are busy streets during rush hour and certain peak hours, there is going to be more traffic. Now, I will say that in between, everywhere inside of Forest Hill is pretty good when it comes to traffic. There really isn't too many cars, which is nice. But of course, there are going to be some streets that during peak hours is going to be busy. Con number three is going to be limited transportation options. For most people in this neighborhood, they do drive, so this is not going to be a big con. I think especially for people coming into this neighborhood because it is a more upscale place. However, if you are going to rely on buses and subways, there are options, but there is a limited amount of options. The good news is, however, they are starting to build some new subways. So there's 2 new subways that are being built in this area specifically. So that will change here shortly. But right now, even though there is some transportation and there is a lot of different bus routes, there is a limited amount. Con number 4 is going to be the competitive real estate market. Forest Hill is probably one of the most sought after neighborhoods in Toronto, especially for the upper class. And so because of this, the demand is very high, making this neighborhood very competitive, especially when it comes to real estate. The result of this is because of high demand. There is a lot of people who want to come here, but very limited inventory. There's not that many options in terms of things on sale all the time. Plus, the property values just keep rising and rising, making it more and more expensive. This makes entering this market very challenging for most people, especially for newcomers who are trying to get into the neighborhood or for people who are trying to work with restricted budgets. It's going to be a little bit harder to get into this market. This is why it is important for potential buyers to really have a clear strategy in mind and really get connected with a professional real estate agent who can help you navigate this sort of challenging market. So if that is you, if you are interested in breaking into this neighborhood, you're definitely going to want to give me a call. So reach out to us. All of our information is in the description box down below. So now that we got the cons out of the way, let's talk about the pros of this neighborhood. Pro number 1 is upscale living. This is definitely a neighborhood that is very sought after because of the community. The community is full of high net worth individuals, so it's very exclusive and has that exclusive feel, which is why so many people want to be a part of this neighborhood. If you're seeking a luxury lifestyle, then this neighborhood will be for you. Pro number 2 is the top-notch education. The Forest Hill neighborhood is home to some of the best schools in all of Toronto. Both public and private school options are available in this neighborhood, and all of them are amazing schools that are very sought after. If making sure that your children have the best world-renowned education, then this neighborhood is definitely going to be for you. Some of the most popular schools are UCC is one of the most prestigious all-boy private schools in Toronto, and it offers an academic program and a wide range of extracurricular activities including sports, arts, and community service. The Bishop Strachan School, BSS, is a renowned all-girl private school with a history dating back to 1867. It provides a comprehensive and challenging curriculum that focuses on academics, leadership, and character building. Really known public schools is the Forest Hill Collegiate Institute, known as Forest Hill CI. This public school is well regarded for its strong academic programs and a wide range of extracurricular activities. And then you have the Forest Hill Junior and Senior Public School. This public school provides education from junior kindergarten all the way to grade 8, and it has a strong focus on academic achievement, and there is programs including French immersion, arts, and sports. Even though there is limited transportation and limited buses, the one good thing is that there is always different bus routes available to students from all these different schools in this area. Pro number 3 is green spaces. You can't mention Forest Hill without talking about some of the amazing parks and beautiful areas of green spaces that they have in this area. Some of the most popular parks in this area are Cedar Vale Park and Beltline Trail. And if you haven't watched my video where I actually toured the neighborhood of Forest Hill, I do show some of the parks. So you're definitely going to want to watch it just up here right now. But I would say that the parks is definitely a huge plus and is so important when you're in the middle of a big city like Toronto. It really is perfect for people who love the nature and is really good for families as well. Pro number 4 is location. This area is really good because of the location. You are not far from downtown Toronto, which is nice to be close to the heart of the city, but you also kind of have this little pocket away, which is really nice as well. And it really is beside everything. Up north where there's Eglinton, there is so many different activities, shopping, and so many things to do. And then towards the south, which is St. Clair, again, a very busy street, a live street, so much to do. So this little pocket of the city is really nice. The location is great, and it's very easy in terms of like public transportation. So it's easy to get anywhere in the city from this pocket if you're planning to be in the city. Pro number 5 is going to be the shopping and dining in this area. Eglinton Avenue West is definitely a shopping and dining hub of the city, so it is great that we have that in this area very close by. There are a lot of different upscale boutiques, unique shops, and fashion houses, as well as a lot of amazing restaurants. One of my favorite restaurants in the whole city is located in Forest Hill, which is an Italian restaurant called Banfi. I do mention it in the tour video as well, so go check that out. But yes, some of the best dining is in this area. So there you have it. That is the pros and cons of Forest Hill neighborhood. So of course, this is going to be a neighborhood that is going to be very sought after, especially for high net worth individuals. This is a very sought after neighborhood. So depending on what you're looking for, your lifestyle, and your budget, this may be a neighborhood for you, and it may not be a neighborhood for you. But if this is a neighborhood that you are looking into, you definitely want to reach out. All of our information is in the description box down below. Fill out our call form and we can give you a call back. And that way we can help you make that smooth move to Toronto and to Forest Hill. If you enjoyed today's video, definitely hit that like button and leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think of the neighborhood of Forest Hill. And until next time, see you around the city and God bless.